welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. I am Brant Fowler, aka the Gonzogoose, back with you for another comic review. We're talking Rebirth. We're talking Batgirl and the Birds of Prey Rebirth, issue number 1. This book is written by Julie Benson and Shauna Benson, with art by Claire Rowe, colors by Alan Pasilacqua, and letters by Steve Wands, cover by Yannick Paquette and Nathan Fairbairn, variant cover by Ben Caldwell. Before I get into this, of course, spoilers. This does come out today, so if you have not read it or picked it up or whatever, go do that first and then come back and watch this review. Alright, so we know that for a while now the Birds of Prey have been out of commission. They've, Black Canary and Batgirl, they've gone their separate ways. Black Canary's been doing the band thing. Most recently, she's shown up in Green Arrow, and Batgirl, as we'll see in her series next week, has gone on a walkabout, basically, trying to find herself. So this issue actually takes place after she's come back. So it is, continuity-wise, it's a little bit... It doesn't really spoil anything for Batgirl. They do reference it. They say that, she's back in town. See Batgirl number 1. So that was nice that they did that. And throughout this issue, like most Rebirth one-shot issues we've seen, they kind of recap what's gone on in Batgirl's life up to date. And Black Canary's, they touch on her with the band and everything from her series. With Batgirl, they go through this whole thing with the Killing Joke. They show up, the gunshot from the Joker and all that stuff after she finds out that there's somebody called Oracle going around. It opens up and she's like taking on these thugs, and she's just kind of reintroducing herself to the reader, and she's fighting these thugs, and she hacks one of their cell phones as she's beating the crap out of them. And I love the way that's done, by the way, because she's like, okay, a kick to the jaw does this or that, and a punch to the diaphragm does this or that. And I love the way that the attention to detail there, and kind of showing off Batgirl's skills. And so she hacks the phone and she sees the name Oracle, and she basically just chokes. I mean, she still beats the crap out of them and leaves them for the cops. But it kind of floods all these memories back into her, which leads us into these flashbacks and into this recap of who Batgirl is and what she's been through, and the whole struggle with getting shot and becoming Oracle and kind of finding herself again and going through all that. And you can see she's taking it very personal. But I love that transition, the way that they did this lead into those flashbacks. It felt more fluid. It felt less like an info dump of, hey, this is what's come before, and it felt like she was kind of reliving all these moments. So I love the way that was done. So throughout the issue, she tries to reconnect with Black Canary to get to the bottom of who this Oracle is. And at first, there's hesitancy because, Black Canary's like, we've moved on, we've gone our own ways, and she finally convinces her, and she's like, one night only, let's go do this. And in the meantime, we see Helena Bertinelli, and she's confessing. She's like talking about her time in Spiral and talking about Grayson and how things went south like that. And then it's revealed that she's killed the priest because he's a mafia guy. And it kind of ties into what we've known about Huntress before. And if you watch Arrow, that's kind of the take that they went on with Arrow, with that version of Huntress as well. So her next target is the same guy that Batgirl and Black Canary are going. So there you have your convergence of these three at the same point, and that's how the culmination of the issue takes place, is that the three of them are together, but they're at odds because Huntress just wants to kill this guy and Batgirl needs information. So, and that's kind of how we end things with this issue, with what's going to happen from here. But it was a fantastic start. We see just a glimpse of the new Oracle, and she does appear to be female. We only see her hands, and she's got a pack of cigarettes and a lighter and all this stuff around, and she's like, Helena Bertinelli kind of reveals that she knows who Black Canary and Batgirl really are. And then Oracle's watching as we end the issue, and she's like, and I know who all of you are. And I love the build up and I love the mystery. We start this off with the mystery, and I'm a big mystery nut. I love stories that have an element of mystery and suspense and things like that in them. So this is right up my alley. I thought the art was really nice. It's some of the facial work is a little different. I'm gonna have to get used to it, but it's very solid art, and I love the action scenes, the panel work. The background details are gorgeous. The colors, they have a darkness to them. Obviously, this is set in Gotham, so they have that darkness to them, but they also have a brightness that pushes the characters to the forefront, and it's just a really masterful job with the coloring throughout this issue. The writing was on point. I love the dialogue. The characterization felt right. This is the best Batgirl I've read in a while. I feel like Shauna and Julie, they really get Batgirl's character. They really get Barbara Gordon's character, and they brought her voice to the forefront here. And she seems, even though she's still young, and she references that actually, she's still young, but she's, as we saw through the flashback, she's gone through all this stuff, and now that both continuities are kind of flooding in on each other. We know that she's had all this past as well, and so she has experience and she has maturity, but she still has that youthful vibrance about her too, but it's not so over the top like it was in the previous Batgirl series, in my opinion. So I really appreciate the characterization throughout this. All three characters were on point, and I thought this was a fantastic issue, a fantastic reintroduction to this team and to these characters, both as individuals and as a potential team, as we'll see in future issues. So I absolutely love this issue. This has got me excited about this series, and I'm actually going to give this one, honestly, I think this was a really great issue. I'm going to give this 5 stars. For me, I thought it was a fantastic issue. I love this book, and that's a rare thing for me to give 5 stars, but I'm trying to think of any part of it that I didn't enjoy, any part of it I didn't like, and there's nothing. I absolutely love this issue. I absolutely love this book, and I'm hoping the rest of the series going forward is just as good as this. So we'll see. 5 stars for me for Batgirl and Birds of Prey Rebirth issue number 1, and that's going to wrap it up for this review. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this issue once you've had a chance to read it in the comments below. Let me know what you thought, if you agree or disagree with me, if you think this is a great characterization of Batgirl, and of course check out all the other reviews, Rebirth and otherwise, here on Comic Frontline. Check out comicfrontline.com, as we'll be covering San Diego Comic-Con this week, so there'll be coverage popping up there and on the YouTube channel, and all the other Rebirth reviews that will be going up today, of course. And for me personally, Zone 4, we have a new episode this Friday talking about San Diego Comic-Con, and check out zone4podcast.com for more from that, and lastemperpress.com for my company's comic offerings, and check out my book, The Last Ember, issue number 0, which is up there to purchase. So yeah, that's it. So tune in to the live show next Tuesday and check out the rest of the Comic Frontline. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and again, I'd love to hear your thoughts about the book. 5 stars. See you guys in the next video.